Sauté your onions for about 2 to 3 minutes. Stir them around to make sure that they don't burn. You want them to be translucent. You're going to then add in your celery and your carrots. These are going to cook for about 5 to 8 minutes. Add in about half a tablespoon to 1 tablespoon of garlic, however much you prefer. Cook that for about 30 seconds to a minute. You don't want the garlic to burn. Add in a teaspoon of parsley and about half a teaspoon of thyme. Again, you can just eyeball this and put as much as you prefer. Add Goya Sazonador to give it a little bit of extra flavor. Add a 1/3 cup of flour and mix it really well. Add 1 cup of chicken stock, and as you mix, make sure that you're mixing well so that there are no clumps. Then add 1 cup of either whole milk or heavy whipping cream. I added heavy whipping cream. Stir this well and cook for about 5 to 8 minutes. Add in shredded chicken. I used rotisserie chicken because it made this recipe way easier. After tasting it, I decided I wanted it to be a little spicy, so I added Cajun seasoning. Mix well and put off to the side to cool. Spray the bottom of your dish with nonstick spray. I'm using Pillsbury pie crust, and because I didn't have a round dish, I had to use what I had. I press this down to make sure that it is secure. Preheat your oven to 420 degrees as you do this. After the mixture has cooled off a little bit, go ahead and start filling in your dish. Because I'm using a square dish, I had to cut the excess dough in order for it to fit. It looks a little rustic, but it worked. Fold the dough on the top over the dough on the bottom. If you want to get fancy, you can pinch your edges to make it look nice. Get a beaten egg and brush it over your pie crust. I added extra salt to the crust, and then I added garlic powder. Using a small knife, go ahead and cut an X on the top of your pie. You're going to cook this at 420 degrees for about 30 to 40 minutes, depending on how cooked the crust is.